All right, today I am taking a look at the latest Big Red Liquors Rebel Cask Strength Single Barrel. And, well, for a long time, you know, it used to be called Rebel Yell. For lots of reasons, they took the Yell off of it. And but that brand's been around for a long time. It actually used to be Stitzel Weller and has existed in different iterations. This last iteration is a Luxco brand, so now it's actually owned by MGP, but it's been a weeded mash bill, contract distilled and purchased for a long time. So in my mind, this was always like a value weeded. So if you were looking at Fitzgerald or you were looking at Maker's Mark, I would say Maker's Mark is the best example. If a Maker's Mark cask strength single barrel is going to be a 5 or 6 year old and it's going to come in at around $70. This is a 5-year-old and change, weeded at 120 proof, so actually a little bit higher than those Maker's single barrels for $50. So there's the value is still in the brand in terms of the price point and what it delivers. So let's just dig right in. So my initial impression of the nose is this very reminiscent of like a Canadian whiskey, almost like a vanilla bomb. There's some red fruit, a little bit of cinnamon, so you get a little bit of spice on the nose, but the biggest thing is just a big, strong hit of vanilla, which I love. All right, let's take a sip. Really sweet, delicious, spice on the finish. It's got those higher tone fruit notes that you would get in like a weeded whiskey. It carries a nice spice profile. I mean, I say this in like, I think the nicest way possible. This is a big whiskey. I mean, it's got a ton of flavor. It's big, it's high proof, and it tastes like it is. It's not like 135 proof and you go, oh, it tastes so smooth. It's 120 proof and it tastes good and it tastes like that proof. And I'm really enjoying it actually. Now I'm getting like kind of a creamed corn. The mash bill on these is 20% wheat, 65 corn, and then the rest of it is in malted barley. So it's actually a pretty high proportion wheat recipe, which is where I think I'm getting a little bit of that vanilla, that Canadian vanilla on the nose, and where I'm getting that really high-toned fruitiness on the palate that then immediately kind of slides into spice. It's delicious. That is a great single barrel at 120 proof for $50. You really can't go wrong with this. All right, cheers.